A woman from Texas had a moment last month she'll never forget. Before scratching off a lottery ticket, she quietly whispered 7 words to herself, words that no one else knew, not even her husband. Those words led to an unbelievable $47,000 windfall. It might seem like a fluke or pure luck, but there's a deeper, more powerful force at play here. Now, before you dismiss this as just another coincidence, let me share something far more astonishing. There's a billionaire who swears by the exact same 7-word mantra before making every major business decision. He attributes his incredible wealth to this secret practice. Here's the twist. No one, not even his family, knows exactly what those words are. It's been kept a closely guarded secret. Today, I'm going to reveal the science behind why this practice works. I'll share the exact words that Joseph Murphy, a renowned expert on subconscious mind programming, believed had the power to rewire your brain for success and wealth. The catch, however, is that the moment you speak these words aloud to someone else, their effect is completely nullified. Intrigued? You should be. We're diving deep into one of Joseph Murphy's most hidden secrets about subconscious programming. Murphy, the brilliant mind behind the power of your subconscious mind, argued that the intensity and consistency of your inner dialogue shape everything in your life. But here's the twist that most people don't understand. Grab a pen and paper because you'll want to take notes. Let's break down what people often misunderstand about manifestation. Many believe the key to attracting success is simply positive thinking, vision boards, and repeating affirmations. But Murphy's research reveals something far more powerful. It's not about what you say out loud. It's about what you whisper in silence to your subconscious mind. Murphy's groundbreaking discovery was that your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. In other words, if you repeat a belief enough times with enough emotional intensity, your brain starts acting as if that belief is already true. But here's the real kicker, and it's something that most manifestation coaches won't tell you. There's a very specific way to do this if you want it to work. Murphy dedicated years of his life studying why some people seem to manifest wealth and success with ease, while others struggled for years, if not decades, without seeing results. What he found was truly shocking. The people who were unsuccessful weren't failing because they didn't believe enough. In fact, they believed deeply. They were failing because they were contaminating their manifestation energy by telling others about their desires. Think about this for a moment. Have you ever set a big goal or dreamed of something amazing, only to share it with friends or family, and suddenly felt a wave of doubt or even deflation? That feeling you're experiencing isn't just coincidence. It's the phenomenon of energy contamination. When you share your goals, your dreams, or your deepest desires with someone, their subconscious mind starts filtering your words through their own belief system. If the person you're talking to has never experienced the type of abundance you're hoping for, their brain naturally creates resistance. Even if they don't vocalize their skepticism, their energy communicates doubt. And guess what? Your brain picks up on that energy and begins to second-guess your own belief. Murphy referred to this as psychic interference. It's like trying to tune into a specific radio station, only to have static from another frequency interrupt the signal. That static, doubt, skepticism, fear disrupts your ability to manifest your desires. But here's where things get really interesting. When you keep your manifestation secret, your subconscious interprets this secrecy as a signal of importance. Think about it. Why do we keep certain things secret? We do so when something is precious to us, something we value highly. By keeping your goals, especially your financial ones, private, you send a powerful signal to your subconscious mind. This is important. This is sacred. Murphy also introduced what he called the mystery factor. Your subconscious mind is naturally drawn to mystery and intrigue. When you cloak your financial goals in secrecy, you're essentially saying to your subconscious, This is so valuable, so sacred, that no one else can know about it. And this sense of mystery creates a magnetic pull toward your desired outcome. In my own life, I found this to be incredibly effective. The goals I kept to myself, those I didn't share with anyone, manifested much faster than those I talked about openly. There's something almost sacred about keeping your deepest desires just between you and the universe. Now, you're probably sitting there, eagerly wondering, what are the words? Just tell me the words. But here's the thing. Murphy discovered that the exact words you use matter less than the structure and emotional power behind them. The most powerful 7-word phrase, according to Murphy's research, follows this basic structure. Everything comes to me with infinite abundance. Let's break this down and see why each word is carefully chosen for maximum impact on your subconscious mind. The first word is everything. This word is critical because it eliminates limitations in your subconscious programming. So many people think small. They set goals like, I just want to pay the bills, or I want enough money to get by. But the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between scarcity and abundance. It just follows the programming you give it. The word everything programs your mind to expect an abundance of all things: wealth, opportunities, resources, connections. Next, we have comes to me. This is a brilliant choice. Instead of programming yourself to desperately chase after money, this phrase makes you a magnet for it. Think about the energy shift here. Desperation versus magnetic attraction. When you believe that everything comes to you naturally, you stop pushing and start allowing. It's an effortless energy flow. The phrase with infinite abundance reprograms your mind to expect limitless resources, wealth, and opportunities. Most people are conditioned to think there's not enough to go around, that scarcity rules the world. But when you repeat this phrase, you begin to shift that belief and start expecting abundance in every area of your life. Now, Murphy also found that these 7 words can be adapted to match your personal speaking style. As long as the phrase maintains the structure and core principles, receiving abundance effortlessly and without limitation, you can modify it in a way that resonates more deeply with you. Some people prefer to say, wealth flows to me in perfect timing. Others may say, money comes easily and stays with me, or prosperity surrounds me in every direction. The key here is that the words should feel natural and authentic when you think them. They should invoke the same feeling of effortless abundance, without any resistance or doubt. But here's the part where Murphy's technique gets really specific, and it's something most people miss entirely. Murphy discovered that there are moments when your subconscious mind is especially receptive to new programming. One of the most powerful moments for reprogramming is right before you take any action related to money, especially when you're about to make an important purchase, like buying a lottery ticket. So, what's the exact process Murphy recommended? Pay close attention, because the details matter. The first step to making this technique work for you is ensuring complete privacy. This isn't just a suggestion, it's crucial for the process to succeed. You need to find a space where you can be completely alone, where nobody can see or hear you. It doesn't need to be long, even just 30 seconds will do. It could be in your car before you walk into a store, in a bathroom stall, or simply stepping away from others for a brief moment. Privacy is key because it signals to your subconscious mind that what you're about to do is sacred and important. Once you're in a private space, it's time for the next step, creating what Joseph Murphy called the inner scene. Close your eyes and don't just visualize the money you want to manifest, feel it. Imagine yourself already having received that money. Picture the weight of the cash in your hands, the relief and joy flooding your body, and the deep sense of gratitude that accompanies this newfound abundance. Make this scene so real in your mind that your body begins to physically respond as though it's truly happening. Feel every emotion, joy, excitement, fulfillment surrounding this new reality. Now comes the next part of the process, where the magic happens. Speak your 7 words silently, but don't just think them. Let them echo in your mind with the same clarity and intensity as if someone were speaking them directly to you. Repeat them slowly, feeling each word resonate deeply within your being. These words are not casual wishes, they are commands to your subconscious mind. This isn't a casual thought, it's a powerful instruction to the deepest part of yourself. Let these words be felt, not just heard. But here's the key. After you've spoken these words to yourself, you must act naturally. This is where many people slip up. After taking action, don't allow anxiety or desperation to creep in. If you're buying a lottery ticket, don't do it with anxiety, constantly checking your phone for results. Don't become consumed by the outcome. This is the most important part of the process. Once you've planted the seed, you must let it grow. Any desperation or doubt will signal to your subconscious mind that you don't believe the process will work. Anxiety will undo the work you've just done. Murphy discovered that those who followed this process experienced dramatically different results compared to those who simply hoped for the best. Let's take a moment to rethink how you view money. Murphy uncovered something revolutionary that could completely shift your perspective. He discovered that your financial situation right now isn't determined by your education, background, or circumstances. It's determined by the programming running in your subconscious mind. Right now, your subconscious processes about 11 million bits of information per second. Meanwhile, your conscious mind can only handle about 40 bits per second. This means that 99.9% of your reality is shaped by subconscious programming, and you may not even be aware of it. From childhood, most of us have been exposed to programming that reinforces a mindset of scarcity and lack. Maybe you heard phrases like, "money doesn't grow on trees," or "rich people are greedy," repeatedly. Perhaps your parents constantly worried about money. These types of statements create deep neural pathways in your subconscious that continue to influence your financial reality today. But here's where it gets exciting. Murphy proved that you can reprogram your subconscious mind at any age. It doesn't matter how old you are, the process of change is always available to you. When you consistently feed your mind new beliefs with enough emotional intensity, it begins to form neural pathways that support abundance rather than scarcity. Think of it like this. Right now, your subconscious mind might be running a program that says, "Money is hard to come by." Every day, it filters your perception to find evidence of that belief. You notice bills piling up more than you notice the opportunities around you. You focus on what you don't have rather than the possibilities available to you. But when you install a new program using your 7 words, everything changes. Your subconscious mind shifts and it starts to filter out opportunities that align with abundance. Suddenly, you start seeing chances you might have missed before. You feel inspired to take actions you hadn't considered. You notice people talking about money-making ideas. It's not that the world has changed, it's that your perception of the world has changed, and that change is everything. Murphy documented thousands of cases where people experienced what seemed like miraculous financial changes just from reprogramming their subconscious mind. But it wasn't magic, it was science. This is how the mind works. It's not a coincidence, it's the result of reprogramming your subconscious, and it can work for you too. You may be thinking, 7 words? Really, it sounds almost too simple to be true, and that's understandable, but sometimes the most profound truths are the simplest. Joseph Murphy dedicated his career to proving that the simplest methods often produce the most dramatic results. So here's what I want you to understand. You're not just repeating a phrase, you're literally rewiring decades of financial programming that have been running in the background of your mind. Every time you've heard phrases like "money doesn't grow on trees," "you have to work hard for money," or "rich people are lucky," Those words created neural pathways that influence your current financial reality. But now, with your 7 words, you have the power to change all of that. When you commit to keeping these words completely secret and use them consistently, you're not just changing your thoughts, you're changing the fundamental operating system of your subconscious mind. And when that changes, everything changes. So here's my challenge to you. Take this seriously. Before you finish watching this video, choose your 7 words. They need to feel authentic to you. They must carry the energy of receiving abundance effortlessly. Most importantly, they need to be words that you will never share with anyone. Write them down in a private place. Memorize them. Make them sacred to you. Then, the next time you take any action toward improving your financial situation, whether that's buying a lottery ticket, applying for a job, investing money, or even just paying your bills, take that moment of complete privacy. Connect with the feeling of already having what you want and silently decree your 7 words with absolute faith. Remember, the creative force that Murphy discovered resides within you right now. Your words, especially those you speak in complete silence, are powerful commands that your subconscious mind will work tirelessly to fulfill. If this video has opened your mind to new possibilities, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into Joseph Murphy's teachings and the deeper secrets of the law of attraction. And here's something interesting. Drop a comment below telling me you're ready to start your 7-word practice. But remember, keep the actual words to yourself. Let's see how many people are willing to commit to this level of secrecy. Your financial transformation begins with a decision. The decision to believe you deserve abundance, the decision to reprogram your subconscious mind, and the decision to keep your most powerful manifestations sacred and secret. As Murphy always said, the choice is yours. Make it count.